Recorded Books presents an unabridged recording of The Earth Shall Weep, A History of Native America, by James Wilson, narrated by Nelson Runger. This work is copyrighted 1998 by James Wilson. This recording is copyrighted 2002 by Recorded Books. Some day the earth will weep. She will beg for her life. She will cry with tears of blood. You will make a choice, if you will help her or let her die. And when she dies, you too will die. John Hollowhorn, Oglala, Lakota, 1932. And now, the earth shall weep.
A note about terminology. As I discuss in the epilogue, there are problems with any generic name for the indigenous peoples of North America. For clarity's sake, because there is no simple, widely accepted alternative, I have used both Native American and Indian, although I am very aware that there are legitimate objections to both. Wherever possible, I avoid generic terms altogether and refer to people by tribal names. But this, too, is fraught with difficulty. The names by which most tribes are generally known are usually not those which they use for themselves. Often they're derived from the more or less disparaging terms their neighbors used to describe them to early European traders and explorers. For a rough equivalent, imagine visitors from another planet arriving in England, asking who lived across the Channel, and being given the answer, "Bloody frogs." Understandably, many groups are now trying to gain recognition for their own names instead. But with a few exceptions, Tohono O'odham rather than Papago, for instance, these are still not generally known or accepted. To avoid confusion, I have tended to use the currently most common form, although in some cases, such as Ani-Yunwia for Cherokee and Haudenosaunee for Iroquois, I have alternated it with the people's name for themselves. Finally, the first European explorers, traders, and settlers in North America usually referred to the indigenous societies they encountered as nations or peoples rather than tribes.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?